Hi, I'm Sonali Vijayavargiya with Augment Ventures, and please ignore the dog in the background. I'm really optimistic about the future of venture industry. I think they're positioned well. Uh, Thinking about the venture industry, I like to break it down between the venture funds and the startup companies that are raising funds. So first, to address the outlook for venture funds, I feel that the current trend of money flowing into venture capital funds is going to continue. This is fueled by public market resilience, cash on balance sheets for corporations, growing earnings, and lower interest rates. I think people are looking for a place to deploy capital, and one venture class is an asset class that has delivered value to them, and I think that's going to continue. The other thing I think about venture capital opportunity is the new administration's push towards new technologies to tackle climate change, bring about manufacturing security, as well as make sure that U.S. gets to a leading position or assumes a leading position in AI solutions. So I think there's going to be a lot more investment opportunity. And clearly, from Augment's perspective, we are seeing a lot of deal flow come our way. We typically invest at the intersection of digitization and data, and we are seeing a lot of companies, new early stage company formation, where they're trying to tackle these big problems of climate change, manufacturing, as well as using AI to deliver solutions to traditional industries. Now, looking at it from the company's perspective, I think with so much capital chasing these startups, I think that there is going to be some valuation upticks. And this is where the VCs will have to balance this valuation and return expectations. So I think definitely some amount of negotiation is going to go on there, but it's going to be a good time to start and launch a company. The other tailwind for startups is really this new normal of virtual and creating a team which is geographically dispersed, right? So the companies that we have invested at Augment, I would say that most of them are dispersed, but the objective or where the companies are focused on is how can I get best talent to join my team, right? And this is where they are able to get their MVP at a lower cost and at a faster rate. So I do think both from the venture funds perspective and from the company's perspective, the outlook looks positive and strong. Now, just thinking about a little bit from the exit standpoint, I do think that with corporates being flush with cash, as well as public market resilience, I think would help and facilitate exit opportunities. The other thing, of course, as all of us are witnessing right now, is the spec phenomena. I do think that there's a tremendous amount of frothiness, and it is driven by personalities at this point. But this is definitely a viable solution for exit opportunities. And a number of companies that we are seeing who have been private but have delivered value, and this IPO process has become so cumbersome. I think it's a viable alternative for private companies to go public and give opportunity to rest of the investor base to participate in their growth. My outlook really for the next couple years is really positive. I do think there is tremendous growth opportunities in new businesses will be created. So I'm really looking forward to it. So now we'll be tracking, what the industry does and what our portfolio and our fund does during these times.